Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, looking at your reading, Cancer, it seems that there's a theme that's still happening within the first reading that I've made for the overall energy for April. The change is, I believe you are realizing within your own sense of self that there's more out there than just to feed into that sense of sorrow, loss, and regret. And even though there may still be a lingering feeling of resentment. That's what I feel the most. Anger built up, frustration, and just a difficulty in practicing forgiveness for that hurtful experience, for that loss, for that sadness that you may carry, for those past issues that may still have a deep impact in the way you allow yourself to feel free within your own emotional life. And there is here a big opportunity for you to start looking with a new fresh pair of a new fresh pair of eyes and a clean energy to understand the blessings that you still have in your life. And while before you had a difficulty in looking at what you still had because you were so focused on what you perceived you've lost. And many times this loss here in the Five of Cups talks about expectations that were not met, but we created the expectation in the first place. Projections, insecurities, demands. Because if you look at the card here in the main opportunity, you still have something behind you. But because your attention it's so and has been so strong within what you've lost, the disappointment, you can't or you couldn't until now um, get yourself to realize the love that it's still there, the companionship that it's still there, the blessings that it's still there because it was always within you. So as the main opportunity for this time, you have here a great possibility to transmute negative energies into positive, not by denying them or forgetting about those. It's important to know why you were sad, why you created those expectations, and why it felt it felt as why did it bring such a profound impact in your life? Because it's changing you into something, into a type of energy where you can feel fulfilled, which is what you've longed for, what you have been longing for, is to feel fulfilled within your own emotional life and to have that dream, that wish accomplished. But that dream and that wish is accomplished by taking the necessary steps to feel full within your own self, to love yourself to such a degree that you know is um love is is a consequence for that type of gracious understanding of your own emotional life. So the Five of Cups here as the main opportunity, it is for you to embrace the change that happened, embrace the disappointment, embrace whatever you have been perceiving as difficult at this time that is carrying emotional impact, and getting yourself away from it by transmuting it into the realization that no, you were just putting your attention and your focus into the wrong place. And you have here a very emotional type of energy for this period of April. So it's very important to look to yourself, to your own energy, to your own um, to your own sense of what makes you feel tense, what makes you feel anger, what makes you feel anxious, because all those feelings are carrying a lot of information to you, they are pushing you forward, maybe to clarify a dream, an idea, a perception that you couldn't have before. And so, with the challenge being the Knight of Swords, there's again, I feel resentment and being too impulsive, too reactive, too too quick, to judge, to jump into conclusions, to say things you don't mean, to take actions that are not well thought. And at the same time, as a challenge, is for you to have the bravery, the courage to move on from this conditioning, to move on from this depressive state. So then, with the advice, you can feel fulfilled. You can feel that you have loads of blessings around you to be grateful for, that you still have a lot, that you thought you've lost something when in reality you've gained something. You are gaining something out of this experience that you realize, or that you think it's hard and painful and meaningless and it makes you angry. It's not that it's not hard or challenging, of course, but those experiences that are the most challenging are the ones that push us forward, again, like this night, like a quick thunder and an awakening, to put us back into track of what really emotionally brings you happiness and joy. And maybe with this advice here as well, not only to count your blessings, but have you been forgetting about your dreams? Have you been forgetting about what makes you happy despite of the world outside of you, despite of whatever happened to you, despite of whatever you wanted and life didn't give you? Maybe you wanted, but it wasn't needed at this time for your growth. Do you value your growth? Do you value your emotional understanding, your emotional nature? Do you understand the importance of healing here, to go into the path of happiness and gratitude for all that it is and all that it's not? So I believe that you have here an opportunity to feel better, definitely, and you have here an opportunity to embrace the changes that you have been going through, because they are clearing your way to something that it's going to feel much more, it's going to feel right, which is something that you haven't been feeling with this situation for a while. And now this change, if you embrace it, if you accept it, if you try to go beyond your resentments and forgive, you can get a very important insight. As well as your oracle card, I'm using a Portuguese oracle deck that it's related with the sacred feminine archetypes. And you receive the card Brigid. You see how many hearts there. It's all about heart, the heart space. It's all about love. It's all about healing. It's all about feeling and getting the information you need to help you in this change, to help you in this challenging aspects of your life. And I'm going to read the card to you as it says: clarity of purpose, healing, and profound renovation. So again, despite the fact that you may have started April with a strong feeling of being down and depressed and hurt and in pain and in suffering, or whatever happened that it put you to that place of diminishing your own self and start defining your own energy um, by those situations, you are again changing that. And for a month period that it's not yet over, it's quite an accomplishment. This is why by looking at your blessings, by looking at what still brings you love, what still brings you a sense of opportunity, of fulfillment, of happiness, don't dismiss and undervalue the simple little things that we take for granted that every day helps us emotionally to feel better and to be in that space of gratitude for the opportunity to have that experience in your life. And this will awaken in you something. So Cancer, I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been sending positive feedback in my way. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.